Well, shit.
What are y'all doing?
This is awful. I'm Deontay.
I'm Jordan.
And welcome back to This is Awful. Season 2 of Chucky has just arrived.
It's about damn time.
Just dropped.
And as you know, I kind of wasn't hyped for the second season. After last season, kind of left me with like was 50-50 on whether I enjoyed it or not. I mean, I enjoyed some parts of it, but overall I was still like on the fence about season 2.
How you feeling now?
Hey.
You want to talk shit already? All he said was
We opened up with Jake and Devin.
yeah, saying their goodbyes because Jake's about to move.
Yeah, Jake's about to move. He's going with his foster parent. We see he got a foster brother. And the parents, well, we don't know. I guess they're not cool with them being gay, so he didn't want to kiss him at first.
You could tell there was gonna be a problem by the way the mom was looking.
Oh,
She
yeah,
looked
yeah,
like
yeah.
real tight face, like.
And let me just say, I just don't feel the Devin and Jake authenticity of their relationship.
I love you, Jake.
I love you more, Devin.
That's not possible.
I don't believe it. I just don't. I don't buy it. Like, it seems very forced. Like,
Yeah,
him,
when he called him back after they
Yeah.
drove away, Jake.
like, bro, and then he's like, I don't care what they think. You just
said,
you
I
didn't wanna
can't kiss you.
Yeah, like you, like I don't. It just not. I'm not. They're not. It's not working. Again, it's not that they're gay. It's just I don't believe their gayness. Like I don't like. They feel like two kids acting gay. Like I don't feel it. I just don't.
You know why? Because they're still kids.
Right, so, but I did like Jake's. I mean, yeah, Jake's new little brother. Like he was at first, it was cute. Like he was a cute kid. He was like, what did he have? What did he have?
He kept saying holy whatever, holy Batman.
You know who he reminds me of? Bodie from Lock and Key.
No, Bodie was cooler than this little
No,
boy.
Bodie got on my fucking nerves.
Bodie seemed like he knew some things though. This little boy was a little slow.
Bodie got on my fucking nerves, and he did get on my nerves at the end.
He was annoying.
Holy hostage situation, Batman.
Okay.
Why you like this little boy? He's annoying.
He just
Exactly.
He's gonna blow.
You and that. So let's talk about the intro.
Okay.
The pumpkins. The pumpkins. I enjoyed that. Much like last season, I'm glad they're keeping with the same thing of putting guess the theme of the episode into the title screen. I think that's very cool.
Yeah. And you mentioned like the way the pumpkins look. There's the skull face or whatever.
Yeah, they had Chucky's face on them, but they look like skulls when they got together. Those are all Chucky's face carved in it, but when they
Ooh.
This is definitely Halloween. John Carpenter, the intro. Definitely John Carpenter thing.
I love how they do the intros to the show.
These pumpkins are fire. They kind of look like skulls. Hand out, they look like skulls carved inside the pumpkins.
Yeah, I like how they incorporated the Halloween theme even in the commercials. That was really cool.
Right. Oh yeah. But as far as the episode, okay, we got Lexi. She's doing drugs now.
We got Druggy.
Druggy, yeah. She's playing the Euphoria. I ain't even watch that show, but I know they do a lot of drugs on that show.
Yeah, but guess what? They're older.
They are old, but they're still in high school though, right?
They are,
they're
but
high
she's
school.
older though. She got to be at least like 17.
Oh,
Lexi, we're
Lexi
supposed to
is 15, at least 15, right?
at the most.
At the most. Oh, at the most 15.
Yeah.
So
I don't like that it's not explained why Devin is in foster care. Like his only family was just his one mom that he lost. I mean, I know she's like a single mom, but he don't have a grandma or an aunt or anything.
let's get to my biggest gripe with not only the show, well, this season already starting off pissing me off, and I just need some answers. Right. So let's cut to the scene where the dolls are in the truck.
Uh-huh.
They do not recognize Andy at first, which says to me, they do not have the mind of our original Charles Lee Ray.
Right.
But then they kind of remembered when he was like, Andy, let's get him. So it's like, is it coming back to him? Is it like,
Yeah.
What is it? Because how does one become bald? How does the dog get bald? Like what?
I don't know. He got the short end of the stick. He don't got no hair. He didn't get a knife.
He didn't get no knife.
And it sounded like we were gonna get an explanation when Andy was talking to Tiffany, and he was like, "They don't know you" or something like that. It sounded like they were about to say why, and then
Andy, get him.
how do you remember all of a sudden? Thought you was gonna get some answers, huh?
No, I don't understand it, and it's really bugging me because I don't seem consistent. Because the only thing that would make sense after that is that one doll went back to Chucky, and I guess you could say Chucky told him all these things, but he wouldn't have been speaking in, what is it, first person?
Right.
Like saying like and I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. He turned into Scooby-Doo. It turned into a Scooby-Doo episode.
I was gonna take over the world, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Is this Scooby-Doo?
And
he just kept saying like, waiting for Lexi. Soon as Lexi gets down, like, bro, just blow it up. Like,
Blow everybody up!
push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button!
just blow it up, all right?
Yeah, a bomb should reach the entire house.
Right.
Although I guess not, because it ended up only killing the one little boy
What was his
when
name?
it finally went off. Gary.
Gary. And I don't know how I feel about that. Just
The only kill of this
the only
episode
kill
was
I mean, it was a kid though, so you know me. Always give him props. If you're gonna kill a kid, that gives me hope that this series is gonna like be.
But like, why even put him in it though? We didn't know nothing about this little boy. I guess they needed a reason.
They needed a reason to send him to juvenile, to send him to where, or to send them to where Charles Lee Ray.
They could have killed off Lexi little sister then.
Who she probably a fan favorite. Speaking of Lexi's little sister, homie that was interviewing his. Well, first of all, wait. Let's get to Lexi's sister and how you said they were messing her up.
Oh yeah, that poor little girl. She don't know what to believe. At one point, she's like talking to this doll. Then she's like talking to her sister about talking to the doll. Then they get around adults, and the sister's like, I don't know what she's talking about. There was no doll.
But
Junior killed everybody.
Oh, they blame everything on Junior. Ain't no way. That's kind of fucked up.
Tell them, Lexi. It was Chucky.
What you talking about?
No, Caroline, it was Junior.
Like it.
Then they have this thing with the therapist bringing out another doll that's like part of the Chucky family, like Tiffany Valentine's doll, which Belle, right?
Not only that, but what was that whole explanation that Jake was giving about Tiffany being Chucky's?
I have no clue. We were supposed to go back and watch it. Should we do that right now?
Yeah, cause that one threw me for a loop.
Oh, Caroline's doll.
Well, she looks a little like the bride of Chucky. Remember that movie?
Yeah, with Jennifer Tilly. Who we know really is the bride of Chucky. Tiffany Valentine.
So we just went back and watched that explanation, and
I'm even more confused than before.
I'm even more confused than before. Tiffany died. Chucky put her soul in the doll. The doll went to Jennifer Tilly, who played Tiffany in Bride of Chucky, and then she put her soul in Jennifer Tilly. So now it's Tiffany, the character from Bride of Chucky. She's now impersonating Jennifer Tilly because that's how she got the money and shit, because she's Jennifer Tilly, the actress.
Okay.
And I'm guessing Jennifer Tilly, the actress, played Tiffany in the movie Bride of Chucky, and that's what he's referencing.
So she got it right then. Charles Lee Ray did not, because he was supposed to be possessing a person. We've never seen him possess a person.
Right. He only possessed a. Well, we did see him. We did see him possess a person. I take that back. He possessed Nika, but he lost.
Okay.
He possessed Nika.
Okay.
So let's talk about Chucky coming over to Lexi's house.
Oh yeah.
And how he was on FaceTime That was cool.
He tried to like get the
Yeah,
right
he trying to
angle.
get the angle. That was cool. I like that. I like seeing him use the phone.
Yeah.
And I like him going on the whole spiel about how it's so easy for him to get around now because he can just Uber to all his murders. He's like, it's so convenient. I don't know if they were trying to send a message right there. Like, is it so easy? I don't know. Because it was just, I felt like that was, I felt like that was too long of a, we know how Uber works. Why did he have to explain to us?
Uber's really made being a killer doll so much easier.
Uber.
I didn't think of it that way. I thought of it because Don Mancini has been doing all of these right from the very beginning.
Mhm.
Is that right? So I feel like that was kind of like maybe him put in his own little, like back in the day he had to think of ways to get Chucky to these places, and now because we in 2022 he could just Uber.
I like that. I like
That's
that.
what I
better.
I like that. I like that.
That's how I took it.
He still took too long with that bomb shit though. I ain't bro.
Yeah, what was the whole point of that? Just gotta wait till Lexi comes.
Like, come on. And she up there doing crushed up pills.
Oh, there you go.
What are those?
It's pill. Clone is.
Come on, man. He doing hard. And look, I guess Jake could see it on her because she was tweaking. Like, hey, calm down. Remember when he was like, "You okay? You acting weird?"
Oh yeah, when he said, "Is that all you doing?"
Is that all you doing? She got upset. See, that's when you know somebody a drug addict. They get upset when you ask some basic question like, "Oh yeah, bro, you on this stuff? You on that powder?
Cut it out."
You on that powder?
Next subject.
All right. So obviously, they ain't fooling nobody. Andy's not dead. They even said they didn't find the body, so we know Andy's not dead.
He's gonna pop back.
He's gonna pop back up.
He probably told Don, like, look, man, I give you 2 episodes tops in season 2 because they wasn't even supposed to have a season 2.
Well, I don't know. I guess they always pushing for season 2. Like I think they were always pushing for season 2.
Was Alex Vincent pushing to be in season 2? Does he even want to do this?
I think so. I think he does. I think he likes. What I don't want is for them to do the same thing they did to him last season. Like have him don't do anything through the whole season and then come in at the end, because I got a feeling since he's not here now, like don't, you know what I'm saying, don't just pop him up every now and then. Like let him get a rhythm into the show, so I'm used to seeing him and not in these spurts,
these little cameos.
Yeah, these little cameos. Like don't like either cameo him one time and then get him out of there, or make him a regular. Like I don't know. I just, we know he's not dead, so it's like whatever kind of surprise y'all got, just get to it.
Right, because what's left for him to do, really?
I mean, I guess, and then Chucky seemed like his plan had been foiled, so now his whole take over the world plan done, and now he just out to get revenge, which I'm fine with. Like a revenge plot I'm totally fine with a good old revenge plot. So, and I mean, at the end, he was already shipping himself to the place. Like, I don't know how he knew what was going on, because you did say that it seemed like those doctors were in cahoots, right?
They gotta be. They got the same doll sending them to the same place that Charles E. Ray was at.
He was frolicking through the
frolicking.
Like, this can't be my hero. He's frolicking. He's Peter Pan, and these are the Lost Boys. Like, this can't be. I also found out that this is just it's gonna make me so mad. But Glenn and Glenda, that's Glenn and Glenda. That's his boy personality and his girl personality. Even though it was one person, they split him into 2.
Wait, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean? What part didn't you understand?
There were 2 people in the preview.
Right, and they split one Glenn doll into 2 bodies.
Oh.
So they split his boy side and his girl side, or whatever the gender, whatever it was. They split it into 2. They got to be 2 separate personalities. I mean, they're 2 separate personalities, Glenn and Glenda, but it came from one doll. How? Like, I don't understand that. I can understand Chucky splitting his soul into multiple dolls, but you've created 2 whole human personalities out of one doll.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I don't like that. I don't get it. I don't. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that when we get there. Is there any other thing that you didn't like about the episode? Is there anything you didn't like about the episode?
For an episode 1, no. I feel like they introduced us enough to want me to come back for more. There was nothing that I didn't. I mean, besides the stuff that just didn't make sense, there was nothing that I like just didn't like about the episode. The annoying kid died, so I'm cool with that.
All right, a little scary, but okay.
What there's nothing that I didn't like.
No, that the kid died. You're okay with the kid dying. Why would I care about that? You didn't like that about this episode as opposed to. I'm not gonna say I didn't have a lot of things that like I didn't like the episode. It's just the stuff that bugs me while I'm watching it. It just jumps out at me. I want to be able to understand. I want to be able to understand the ritual. I want to know if there are like these are the answers. These are the things that I want to be answered. Please explain the body switching in the soul. Maybe they'll explain it with Glenn and Glenda when we figure out how that worked.
Okay.
Maybe they'll explain it then. But I do need that explained. Please reveal Andy pretty early. We know he's not dead. Get that out the way. We know Kyle's not dead. And I'm fooling nobody.
Oh, yeah, because we saw that glove.
Yes.
In the last one.
Like we know y'all not fooling nobody. You just go ahead. Like come on. Like I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? Like get it over with. And in the previews, we did see that they had Chucky tied up. And I guess this is gonna be another one that they're interrogating, and I don't know. We forgot about Nika. We didn't get Nika this episode, so I guess we didn't get Nika or Tiffany. So we'll probably get them next episode. But that's gonna be the end of the episode today. Stay tuned. We will be back here with episode 2 next week, and we're gonna see where this Chucky revenge plot takes us. You got anything else for him?
That's it.
All
See
right,
y'all in the next one.
We'll see y'all in the next one.
Bye, y'all.
Even more of that, make sure to see my new movie, Halloween Ends. It's going to be killer. Time to put the boogeyman to bed.
We'll be there, Jamie. We will be there.
I'm liking this team up.